So I just saw Teen Titans to the movies, and surprising enough, it wasn't that bad.
Was that a joke? Are you making jokes now?
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Teen Titans Go. I mean, I guess there's like 5 seasons of this other cartoon called Teen Titans that was actually pretty good. And it was pretty good. And then they kind of retconned that series with this new Teen Titans Go. And many fans have not touched Teen Titans to this day. I mean, sometimes I put it on, it's harmless. It's a harmless kids show. It's not really the best, like, it's not Gravity Falls worthy, and it's not Adventure Time worthy, but it's just like, it's kind of like watching reality TV. It's not really that great, but if you know what you're watching, you might have a little bit of fun with it. And sometimes just have it play on, like, sometimes in the background, because it is mindless entertainment. There's literally nothing. They just hang around and goof off, and they don't really save a lot of people. They just, like, party, and it's just carefree days, you know? So I was just like, okay, let's go see this movie. Let's see how, like, bad this movie's gonna be. I mean, I don't know if it can transfer to screen. I mean, whatever. Let's just watch it. And surprising enough, it's actually not that bad. In fact, dare I say it, it's kind of good. Now, hold on, before you put up your pitchforks or whatever, just let me explain. For some unknown reason, DC is making movies that are pulling expectations. Like, we saw that Justice League was coming out, we thought it was going to be great, but it turned out to suck. We thought Batman vs. Superman was going to be great, and then it kind of wasn't. And then we saw Suicide Squad, we thought it was going to be great, and then it wasn't at all. But then we saw the Lego Batman movie, and we were like, oh, okay, this might not be all that great. And it turned out to be pretty good. Why? Because this is the avenue that DC has chose to make fun of itself. You see, DC knows that most of the projects that they've made in the DCEU hasn't been all that great. So they use cartoons to pretty much poke fun at them. Like, there are jokes about Green Lantern, there's jokes about Batman vs. Superman. Heck, there are jokes about Wonder Woman and how long it took Wonder Woman to get a movie. But not just that, it's poking fun at the entire superhero genre. Stan Lee makes a cameo in this movie. Yes, Stan Lee from Marvel, that makes all those cameos, is in a DC movie. They poke fun at Marvel. They poke fun at the fact that superhero movies are kind of getting oversaturated and all that. Heck, they're even in the trailers, man. It's just everywhere in this movie. And that is this movie's greatest strength. The fact that it's a satire. The fact that it's poking fun at the superhero movie genre. The fact that it's poking fun at itself. It's poking fun at the fact that Teen Titans Go, the show, is pretty much fart jokes, and they're not really heroes. They're just teenagers kind of goofing around. It also has a pretty good plot, which is Robin wanting a movie based on himself. And that's it. The Teen Titans go and help him get a movie. That's literally it. That's it for the movie. But there are so much Easter eggs and so much commentary in this movie that I was just like, oh my gosh, this movie's smart. I mean, Nicolas Cage is playing Superman. And if you knew anything about Nicolas Cage playing Superman, then you know this movie knows what it's doing. I mean, there was a point where they were time traveling to all the heroes' like dramatic points in their lives where they turned into superheroes and all that. They retconned all that to make sure that they were the only heroes in the world. And turns out all the villains would wreak chaos over them. And they were just like, nope, we ain't dealing with this. So they retconned everything back. And they just said, well, that didn't work. Now what do we do? You see, that joke was actually very well directed and very, very well made. The timing of it and everything was just pretty good. Not only that, but the animation in this movie is actually pretty good. I mean, most of it's pretty much the same as you would get on Cartoon Network, but a little bit better because it's a movie. But they used other animation styles that I didn't really think would come about. They used like puppets, they used like anime type style, they used like Disney animated style. they poke fun at like a lot of stuff too. They don't even just poke fun at superhero genres. They poke fun at like Disney. Like there's this one scene where it's like Batman raising Robin like Simba from The Lion King. It was freaking hilarious. There's even an after credits scene that I'm not going to spoil, but if you are a fan of Teen Titans, the original show, and not Teen Titans Go, you will probably like. I'll leave it at that. And not only that, but each of the actors and actresses that play the characters were actually pretty good. I mean, Wade Wilson as Slade was actually pretty good. I wouldn't think that his character, like from the comics, would be this funny, but it's actually pretty funny. And not only that, but they brought in the same people that did the voices on the show to do the movie. I mean, that's pretty good. I gotta say, they put work into making this movie great, as good as it possibly can be. Now, is this movie perfect? No. No, it's not. I mean, the one major problem that I have with this movie is pretty much the middle. I mean, trust me, the beginning of it is great. It's fantastic, it's funny, but then when Robin starts to develop the movie, like he actually starts to develop the movie, it kind of gets slow. With all these predictable plot lines like, oh, well, he betrayed his friends, and now his friends are kind of sad and mad at him. And I was just like, what? No, you were doing so good. And I'm not going to spoil anything, but the high director of like all the superhero movies or whatever, there's a twist with her, and I didn't think it was that great. But then when the ending comes back up and it's like the third act, it kind of picks up again and kind of makes it more fun and more hilarious ensues again. I mean, overall, this movie was pretty good. It surprised the hell out of me. I thought it might be a little bit better than the show, but I didn't think it would be this good. I mean, there were points where it kind of reminded me of South Park and its commentary on the movie industry. Yes, South Park. This movie has social commentary that rivals South Park's commentary. All in all, this movie had great action, great voice work, great acting. The music was actually pretty good too. Overall, I'd probably give this movie a great. I mean, it's not awesome or beyond awesome, but it's not bad either. It's actually pretty good, as long as you know what you're getting into. If you don't know Teen Titans Go, I highly suggest that you watch at least a couple of episodes before going into this movie, just so you're aware of what you're about to get into. Oh, and also there's this one little short about like these DC superhero girls and whatever. That's just stupid. It was like complete trash. No one's really talking about it, but I'm going to talk about it. This short is trash. I don't suggest watching it. If you had the opportunity to, just don't watch it. It's bad. The animation is bad. The characters are bad. It's just bad.